সন্মুখত নিজৰ কৌশল সম্পন্ন কৰিব আৰু বাওঁফালে ওলাই যাব।
आज का संपूर्ण वायु प्रदर्शन इसी नदी के ऊपर आपके सामने होने जा रहा है। विमान आपके दाहिने अर्थात पूर्व दिशा से आते हुए दिखेंगे और अपनी चित्ताकर्षक कलाबाजियां दिखाने के बाद बाईं ओर पश्चिम दिशा में प्रस्थान करेंगे।
So keep your gaze steady on the horizon with Ashokalan Temple as your reference point. For the sky above Guwahati is about to come alive with precision, power and pride.
আপোনাৰ সন্মুখৰ সন্দৰ্ভ কেন্দ্ৰবিন্দু আশ্বক্লান্ত মন্দিৰৰ হিচাপে লৈ সকলো ডাঙৰ কৌশল সেই দৃশ্যৰ ভিতৰতে ঘটিব। এই পবিত্ৰ ভূমিৰ ওপৰত আকাশখন অতি সোনকালে সজীৱ হৈ উঠিব বজ্ৰপাত, নিখুঁততা আৰু গৌৰৱেৰে।
इसीलिए अपनी दृष्टि क्षितिज पर स्थिर रखें। ठीक आपके सामने अश्वक्लांत मंदिर को केंद्र में रखते हुए कुछ ही क्षणों में यह आसमान भारतीय वायुसेना की अद्वितीय क्षमता, अनुशासन और गौरव से गूंज उठेगा।
During the course of the display, you will hear and observe flares and firecrackers being dispensed. Please do not be alarmed or let your attention be diverted, as these are used to scare away the birds. So do keep your attention riveted on the proceedings. In the unlikely event of any untoward incident, please do not panic. Our well trained teams are in position to cope up with any contingency. Do allow them to handle their emergencies in the best and most professional manner. We also have trained doctors and helpers available who are positioned across the venue for your assistance. In case of any medical emergency, please approach the nearest medical assistance point or contact our event volunteers. You may also contact security personnel who will immediately guide you to the medical team. May I please request the audience to refrain from opening any packets containing eatables during the display, as they attract birds. Containing eatables during the display, as they attract birds, which are hazardous for the flight safety. After the arrival of the chief guest, national anthem will be played. Audience is then requested to rise for the national anthem.
বিমান প্ৰদৰ্শনৰ সময়ত আপুনি কেতিয়াবা বগা ৰঙৰ ধোঁৱা নিৰ্গত হোৱা দেখিব পাৰে, কিন্তু ভয় নাখাব। আকাশ মাৰ্গৰ পৰা চৰাই চিৰিকটি খেদি পঠিওৱাৰ বাবে এই আতচবাজি কৰা হয়। আপোনালোকে বৰঞ্চ বিমানৰ উৰাণ প্ৰণালীৰ ওপৰত নজৰ দিয়ক। নিশ্চিন্ত থাকক, কিয়নো আমাৰ প্ৰতিজন পাইলট উচ্চ প্ৰশিক্ষণপ্ৰাপ্ত। উৰণ প্ৰক্ৰিয়াৰ প্ৰতিটো পৰিস্থিতিৰ বাবে তেওঁলোক সাজু থাকে। পিছে আপোনালোকলৈ এটি বিশেষ অনুৰোধ যে উৰণ প্ৰক্ৰিয়া চলি থকা সময়ত কোনেও যেন খোৱা বস্তু উলিয়াই নলয়, কাৰণ পেলনীয়া খাদ্যবস্তুবোৰে চৰাই চিৰিকটিক আকৰ্ষিত কৰে আৰু সেইটোৱে উৰণ প্ৰক্ৰিয়াত গুৰুতৰভাৱে ব্যাঘাত জন্মায়। মুখ্য অতিথিৰ আগমন আৰু প্ৰস্থানৰ পূৰ্বে ৰাষ্ট্ৰীয় সংগীত বাজি উঠিব। অনুগ্ৰহ কৰি আপোনালোকে ৰাষ্ট্ৰীয় সংগীত বজাৰ সময়ত বহাৰ পৰা থিয় হৈ দিব। গুৱাহাটীক উত্তৰ পূবৰ দুৱাৰমুখ বুলি জনা যায়। সেয়েহে উত্তৰ পূবৰ দুৱাৰৰ লাচিত ঘাটৰ পৰা মহাবাহু ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰৰ ওপৰত হ'বলগীয়া এই উৰণ প্ৰদৰ্শনীলৈ আদৰণি জনাইছোঁ আৰু আমাৰ বিশ্বাস যে বায়ু সেনাই আপোনালোকৰ আগত দৃষ্টিনন্দন উৰণ প্ৰদৰ্শনী প্ৰস্তুত কৰিব।
Once again, to enthrall the assembled audience, we have the number 7 Air Force Band. The band today is being led by Master Warrant Officer B.K. Chakraborty.
We are extremely privileged to have with us the Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma and Mrs. Riniki Bhuiya Sarma. We are also honored to have with us the Honorable Governor of Assam, His Excellency Shri Lakshman Prasad Acharya, our chief guest for today's aerial display.
মাননীয় মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰী মহোদয় ডক্টৰ হিমন্ত বিশ্ব শৰ্মা আৰু ৰিণিকী ভূঞা শৰ্মা বাইদেউ উপস্থিতি ধন্যবাদ জনাইছোঁ। লগতে মুখ্য অতিথি সন্মানীয় ৰাজ্যপাল শ্ৰী লক্ষ্মণ প্ৰসাদ আচাৰ্যদেৱক আমাৰ মাজত উপস্থিত থকাৰ বাবে কৃতজ্ঞতা জ্ঞাপন কৰিছোঁ।
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin the flying display, please note the display layout. Aircraft will mainly arrive from the right side of Grandstand and Umananda Temple in the east.
আজি সকলো বায়ু প্ৰদৰ্শন এই নদীৰ ওপৰতে আপোনালোকৰ সন্মুখত অনুষ্ঠিত হ'ব। বিমানবোৰ আপোনাৰ সোঁফালৰ পৰা অৰ্থাৎ পূব দিশৰ পৰা আহিব আৰু নিজৰ মনোমুগ্ধকৰ কলাবাজি দেখুৱাই প্ৰদৰ্শন কৰি বাওঁফালে অৰ্থাৎ পশ্চিম দিশৰ ফালে গৈ অন্তৰ্ধান হ'ব।
आज का संपूर्ण वायु प्रदर्शन इसी नदी के ऊपर आपके सामने होने जा रहा है। विमान आपके दाहिने अर्थात पूर्व दिशा से आते हुए दिखेंगे और अपनी चित्ताकर्षक कलाबाजियां दिखाने के बाद बाएं ओर यानी पश्चिम दिशा में प्रस्थान करेंगे। Today's flypast showcases the glorious journey of the Indian Air Force from the legendary Harvard of the 1940s to the cutting-edge Rafale of 2025. Each aircraft a testament to the technological evolution and operational excellence, maintained with precision by our dedicated air warriors and flown with pride by our valiant pilots.
Leading the flypast, approaching now from the Umananda end, a first formation. Steady, poised and majestic, the proud workhorses of the Indian Air Force, Mi-17 helicopters in the Dwaj formation. Leading the formation is Wing Commander Shwetang Singh Dagur. Joining him are the proud air warriors from the Eastern Hills, JW Dipankar Barua and JW Molay Pritam Sekhia. And the formation is proudly trooping the national flag and the Indian Air Force flag.
এই আটক ধুনীয়া যন্ত্ৰবোৰে ভাৰতীয় জাতীয় পতাকাক ওপৰলৈ কঢ়িয়াই লৈ যায়। গুৱাহাটীৰ আকাশত বীৰ আৰু সতৰ্কতাৰ প্ৰতীক।
प्रतिबद्धता की प्रेरणा, मातृभूमि का वरदान हूँ, योद्धाओं का बलिदान मैं देश का अभिमान हूँ। देश की आन पान और शान को दर्शाते तिरंगे को हवा में लहराते हुए आपकी दाहिनी ओर से Dwaj formation. And now get yourself for a surprise, slicing across the Brahmaputra skies in the honor of the valor of the Assamese people. Call sign Lachit comes the answer to our enemies, the Tejas, led by Wing Commander Paritosh Bansal.
হাত চাপৰি বজাই সম্ভাষণ জনাওক ভাৰতীয় মাটিতে গঢ় লৈ উঠা ভাৰতীয় বায়ুসেনাৰ
From the right of the grandstand, behold the Mi-17 1V helicopters, call sign Holong in the classic Vic formation, led by Wing Commander Rishi Kant.
Now, emerging from the woman on the end, call sign Rhino, the Apache attack helicopters. In a razor-sharp Vic formation. At the controls, Group Captain Anand Kumar Yadav.
এতিয়া পূব দিগন্তৰ পৰা ওলাই আহিছে লাইট কম্বেট হেলিকপ্টাৰ আৰু আপাচি এটেক হেলিকপ্টাৰ
जय हिंद नमस्कार गुड आफ्टरनून गुवाहाटी की खबर सब ভালনে সারং টিমো ফলোর পরা স্বাগতম জানাইস আজি দিন টু ফ্লাইং ওর খানে বোর ভাল Today here as we celebrate the 93rd anniversary of the Indian Air Force, this year's theme, infallible, impervious and precise, comes alive not just in words but in motion right here over the majestic Brahmaputra. Guwahati, ami arambho korone etya. All right then, get your cameras up and your hearts racing. And now without further ado, please welcome the brand ambassadors of the Indian Air Force, the Sarang Helicopter Display Team. What a grand entry by the Sarangs slicing through the skies in the mighty arrowhead formation. Now watch closely as the team is changing to wine glass formation, raising a toast to the 93rd anniversary of the Indian Air Force. फॉर्मेशन का नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं सारंग एक, जिसमें उड़ान भर रहे हैं टीम के कमांडिंग ऑफिसर विंग कमांडर अभिजीत कुमार। उनके ठीक पीछे सारंग 5, उनके पीछे सारंग 4, बाईं ओर सारंग 2 और दाहिनी ओर उड़ान भर रहे हैं सारंग 3। आज सारंग 1 के सह पायलट है स्क्वाड्रन लीडर राहुल। स्वदेशीकरण के माध्यम से आधुनिकीकरण स्वदेशी रूप से निर्मित प्लेटफॉर्मों के संचालन और आत्मनिर्भरता का समर्थन करने की हमारी खोज का परिणाम है। और अब भारतीय वायुसेना की यह भव्य टीम अपनी अगली आकृति से आत्मनिर्भरता का उल्लेख करते हुए हवा में अंग्रेजी अक्षराई का निर्माण कर आपके सामने से गुजरेगी। And this I stands for you, me, our motherland, and for this indigenously developed helicopters. মই আপোনালোকক অনুৰোধ কৰিছো যে যেতিয়া আমাৰ হেলিকপ্টাৰ বোৰ আপোনালোকৰ আগেৰে যায় তেতিয়া আপোনালোকে হাত চাপৰি বজাব। Coming in Sarang representing the Atmanirbharta of our nation, the India Formation. Continuing with the introduction, the pilot in command of Sarang 2 is Squadron Leader Sachin Govind. His co-pilot today is Squadron Leader Buddhi Sagar Dumre. The captain of Sarang 3 is Wing Commander Veer with his co-pilot Squadron Leader Aditya. Wing Commander Janpriya is in command of Sarang 4 with his co-pilot Squadron Leader Ankita. And our number 5 is being flown by the deputy leader of the team, Wing Commander Ravish with his co-pilot Squadron Leader Ajit. और अब अपनी नजरें कामाख्या और उत्तर गुवाहाटी के बीच से आते हुए हेलीकॉप्टर पर बनाए रखें। जल्द ही लीडर के आदेश पर यह टीम डायमंड की आकृति में तब्दील हो जाएगी। आइए सुनते हैं लीडर की कमांड सीधे उनकी कॉकपिट से। That was the leader, and here's the reaction. An aerial diamond dedicated to the gateway of the East, Guwahati. And now don't look away even for a second as you are in for a breathtaking surprise, and there goes number 4 pulling off for a stall turn. And now, as the aircraft flight past, don't forget to wave at the pilots and wish them luck. Here they are making a short exit and will be soon back in the arena with more thrill. भारतीय वायुसेना अचूक अपने लक्ष्य में, अभेद्य अपने संकल्प में और सटीक अपने हर अभियान में. And to showcase these qualities, Sarangs are now positioning for the team's signature maneuver, the Dolphins Leap. So hold on to your hats because it is about to get epic. These choppers are about to defy gravity and blast off into the Guwahati skies, symbolizing the motto of the Indian Air Force, touch the sky with glory. So please look straight ahead as Sarang 1, 2 and 3 run in for the Dolphins Leap. And here they go, like a dolphin in the ocean, Sarangs in Dolphins Leap. And as promised, there goes number 4 joining up with the formation. On this occasion, I would love to take you back into history and tell you something about the origin of this team. On 31st January 2003, for the first time, two ALH aircraft under evaluation trials took off and performed in unison. It was on this historical day that Sarang team was conceptualized. Later, ALH evaluation flight was renamed as 151 helicopter unit in December 2003. मुझे यह बताते हुए अत्यंत गर्व हो रहा है कि हमारी टीम वर्तमान में केवल एशिया की ही नहीं बल्कि पूरे विश्व की एकमात्र 5 मिलिट्री हेलीकॉप्टर डिस्प्ले टीम है. On this note, set your gaze straight ahead on the Ashwaklant temple as the team is rolling in for the crossover break. Both pairs flying abreast will execute a synchronized banking, dramatically tilting towards each other until their rotors are nearly vertical and crossing in very close proximity. Look straight ahead for the crossover break as we await the leader's call.
Crossover break, go!
আপনার হাত চাপড়ি মাতা নাই আমার পাইলটর কানে অলপ हाथ चापोरी जुड़ के देबो. देवियों एवं सज्जनों, अब आप सब इन विमानों को और नजदीक से देखने के लिए तैयार हो जाइए. Helicopters are turning in, getting closer and way more intense. For the vertical synchro maneuver, we call it the double arrow cross. Both pairs approaching each other will soon cross in the same vertical plane with a gap of less than 10 meters right in front of you. Ladies and gentlemen, look straight ahead for the double arrow cross. इस अद्भुत हवाई प्रदर्शन को सफलतापूर्वक अंजाम देने हेतु हमारी अनुरक्षण टीम का अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण योगदान है, जो इन 5 हेलीकॉप्टर को जमीन से हवा में उड़ान भरने से लेकर उनकी सुरक्षित वापसी तक की भारी जिम्मेदारी सुनिश्चित करते हैं. और हमारी इस टेक्निकल टीम के लीडर है विंग कमांडर प्रियांशु मुखर्जी, असिस्टेड बाय लेफ्टिनेंट कर्नल वरुण. The degree of difficulty has now gone up, ladies and gentlemen, as the team prepares for the sky spectacle, the level mesh. अपनी कठिनाइयों के स्तर को और बढ़ाते हुए एक दूसरे के आमने सामने एक समान स्तर पर एक सेकंड से भी कम समय के भीतर दोनों ओर से आते हुए विमान एक दूसरे को मानो छूकर गुजरेंगे. बिना पलकों को झपकाए अपनी नजरें सामने बनाए रखें लेवल मेश के लिए. The team performed under the ever-watchful eyes of the team safety officer. Today's safety officer is Wing Commander Adarsh Thakur, assisted by the videographers. Everyone, now get ready to witness the unmatched precision of our pilot even closer to you. This is one of those times where you will hold your breath and wonder how they pull it off with such finesse. Soon both the pairs rushing head-on will cross each other's flight path, executing a coordinated pitch-up with just a hair's breadth of separation. तो अपनी नजरें दोनों ओर बनाए रखें क्योंकि उमानंदा मंदिर की ओर से आ रहे हैं सारंग 1 और सारंग 3 और कामाख्या की ओर से आगे बढ़ रहे हैं सारंग 2 और सारंग 4 लेवल क्रॉस के लिए. आप सबको यह जानकर अत्यंत आश्चर्य होगा कि ऐसे मैन्यूवर्स को अंजाम देने के लिए हमारे जांबाज पायलट केवल एक रोटर के फासले पर उड़ान भरते हैं. और अब ऐसा ही एक उदाहरण प्रस्तुत करने के लिए तैयार विपरीत दिशाओं से आते हुए सारंग 3 एवं सारंग 4 एक दूसरे को तेज गति से पार कर आपके समक्ष स्टॉल टर्न करते हुए अपने सिग्नेचर मैन्यूवर का प्रदर्शन करेंगे। लुक स्ट्रेट अहेड फॉर हाई स्पीड क्रॉस। अनेक धर्म, अनेक रंग, अनेक भाषाएं और इस अनेकता में एकता ही हमारे भारत की पहचान है। And that trickles down to our team as well. Coming from diverse cultural backgrounds, speaking different languages, we all work together towards our common aim of winning hearts and saving lives. Right in front, we present a beautiful pulsating heart to the lovely people of Assam. With love, Sarangs. And there comes our Cupid number 5 from your left, piercing straight through the beautiful Sarang heart. देवियों एवं सज्जनों, इन रंग बिरंगे हेलीकॉप्टर को देख भ्रमित न हो। आवश्यकता अनुसार इन सुंदर विमानों की भूमिका भी बदल जाती है। भारतीय वायुसेना के उच्चतम वायु योद्धाओं की हमारी इस टीम ने समय की मांग अनुसार सभी राहत कार्यों में भी अपनी उड़ान कर्तव्यों समान ही अपनी उत्कृष्टता का परिचय दिया है। Since the team's formation, it has mesmerized the audience in Singapore, Chile, Germany, United Kingdom, Bahrain, Mauritius, Sri Lanka, Russia, Dubai and Egypt. और अब अपनी नजरें बनाए रखें ठीक सामने अश्वक्लांत मंदिर के ऊपर, क्योंकि सारंग आ रहे हैं अपने आज के आखिरी मैन्यूवर के लिए। Now, ladies and gentlemen, all eyes to the front as the team is rolling in for the grand finale of today's spectacular display. The Sarang split on the soul-lilting tune of Vande Mataram. This finale is dedicated to the grand success of Operation Sindoor, a glorious chapter written by the Indian Armed Forces with courage, precision and pride. As the formation splits, the leader will pull up to present a salute to the nation, painting the skies in trail of red as a tribute to the valor and sacrifice of our warriors in Operation Sindoor. We shall listen out for the leader's call. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was Sarang helicopter display team of one of its kind in the world. Guwahati, let your cheers echo across the city. Give it up one last time for the Sarang team. Fearless, flawless, and definitely unforgettable. আপোনালোকে ভাল পাইছেনে? আমাৰ পিছে বৰ ভাল লাগিল। Sarang team Instagram আৰু Twitter ত available আছে। আপোনালোকে আমাৰ ID sarang_IAF গৈ আমাক follow কৰিব পাৰে। With this, on behalf of entire team, this is Sarang commentator, Flight Lieutenant Pallavi Sangwan signing off. धन्यवाद।
And now, approaching from the right of the grandstand, the unmistakable silhouette of the Dornier 228, leading a crisp wing formation. The captain is Wing Commander Jagjeet Singh Madhu.
ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰৰ ওপৰেৰে সোঁফালে আপোনালোকে চাব পাৰে ডৰ্নিয়াৰ 228। ই হৈছে ভাৰতৰ বিশ্বাসযোগ্য চুটি দূৰত্বৰ পৰিবহণ।
আমাৰ পৰিবহণৰ নতুন সংযোজন C9295 এচেলন ফৰ্মেশ্যনত।
Approaching now from the right of the grandstand, the mighty C-130J Super Hercules and the very versatile AN-32 in the famous small boy formation. At the controls of Super Hercules is Group Captain Manish Vyas. The AN-32 on the left is being flown by Group Captain K.V. Prakash. On the right, Squadron Leader Pathania.
এতিয়া আপোনাৰ সোঁফালৰ পৰা চাপি আহিছে শক্তিশালী C-130 যে ছুপাৰ হাৰ্কুলিছ আৰু বহুমুখী AN-32 বিখ্যাত বিমান দুখন।
Ladies and gentlemen, we shall now have Painting the Skies of Guwahati, the major success story of the Indian aerospace industry, the light combat aircraft Tejas. The aircraft is being flown by Group Captain Karthikeya Singh with the call sign DECO. So brace yourself for the first maneuver, the hesitation roll. Let's see how many of those rolls can you count. There it goes, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And a bonus snap roll. Watch as the aircraft pitches up into the lovely skies of Guwahati, performing the vertical pitch and flies out in the sun, exuding radiance. And there it spots an adversary. The aircraft now prepares to carry out a max return in front of you, spotting an adversary and turning like a Kaziranga rhino. Watch how the skies resonate as power meets precision. Since its inception in 2016, Tejas has been the center of attraction in display arenas and the center of discussion in military op rooms. The pilot is now positioning for the signature maneuver, the red-eye turn. In this, the pilot and the aircraft is subjected to negative 3.5 G. Watch as Tejas bends gravity to its will. Elegance, precision, and power in perfect symphony, a true demonstration of the capability of this aircraft. Look straight ahead as the pilot positions for an aerial salute to the guests. DECO will now perform the vertical Charlie. And here the aircraft pulls off, showing off its Delta platform, grace in motion. Continue looking straight ahead, the aircraft will come for a very tight offensive turn, like turning tight on a racetrack in the sky. Watch as it turns effortlessly in a radius of just a few hundred meters. A maneuver so stunning it's hard to believe a fighter could move with such grace. Yet Tejas performs it with effortless ease. The pilot will now position for the next maneuver, the slow speed march. Watch how the aircraft effortlessly glides past you at a staggering speed of just 200 kilometers per hour. Time itself slows as the Tejas slows, calm yet commanding like a beam of light in motion. Watch as it climbs up, showing off its reserve of thrust. The pilot will now position himself for a half roll for the last maneuver of the display. Look to the right as the aircraft will carry out multiple rolls and invert to bid farewell to the lovely audience, illustrating the Indian Air Force's motto, "Touch the sky with glory." And there it goes, rolling to the blue yonder. As it fades into the blue, we salute the brilliance, the courage, and the spirit of Tejas, the light that guards our skies and inspires our nation.
আপোনালোকৰ সোঁফালৰ পৰা ওচৰ চাপি আহিছে MiG-29 যুঁজাৰু বিমান টেংযুক্ত চেলুৱেটৰ সৈতে এয়াৰবৰ্ন আৰ্লি ৱাৰ্ণিং এণ্ড কণ্ট্ৰল বিমানখন ভাজ্ৰা ফৰ্মেশ্যনত।
Approaching from the Umananda Temple, silent sentinel of our skies, the airborne early warning and control aircraft, with twin-tail silhouette of MiG-29 fighters in wing formation. Leading the formation, Group Captain V. Prabhakaran and MiG-29 Spearhead Wing Commander Bharat Kaushik.
Now approaching the Colossus of the Skies, the IL-78 Midas, India's aerial refueler, accompanied in an S-turn formation by sleek delta-winged arrows, the Mirage 2000 aircraft, call sign Kaziranga. At the controls of refueler, Wing Commander Umesh Kumar. Lead pilot of Mirage 2000 is squadron leader Sabin NK.
আপোনাৰ সোঁফালৰ পৰা আহিছে IL-78 মিডাছ।
Approaching the grandstand now, symbols of youthful spirit and discipline, the Kanchenjunga formation. In tight wing formation, you will see the Hawk Advanced jet trainers at the controls today, squadron leader Shankar PR.
এই বিমানসমূহে প্ৰতিজন উদীয়মান যুঁজাৰু পাইলটৰ সপোন কঢ়িয়াই লৈ ফুৰে প্ৰশিক্ষণ বৰ্তনীৰ পৰা আৰম্ভ কৰি অপাৰেশ্যনৰ ফ্ৰণ্ট লাইনলৈকে।
And now approaching the grandstand, watch the elegant Jaguar deep strike aircraft in a flawless diamond formation. The lead pilot, Group Captain Sumit Kumar Dash.
সোঁফালৰ পৰা কাটি অহা ত্ৰুটিহীন ডায়মণ্ড ফৰ্মেশ্যনত মাৰ্জিত জাগুৱাৰ ডিপ ট্ৰাইক বিমানখন চাওঁ।
Approaching next, massive yet graceful, the twin-seat Sukhoi 30 MKI in the majestic wing formation. Lead pilot, Wing Commander Shobhit Mishra.
We will now have the heritage flight of the Indian Air Force, who will light up the sky and your hearts with their pleasant maneuvers. और अब विरासत की इस कड़ी को आगे बढ़ाते हुए थोड़ी ही देर में आकाश में नजर आएगा एक विंटेज योद्धा Howard. The aircraft of the heritage flight are the only flying types of their kind in the subcontinent, and they're here to showcase the glorious past of the Indian Air Force. Today, as it graces the skies once more, the Howard stands not only as a proud vintage bird, a tribute to the spirit of the Indian Air Force. Watch as it forms a figure of 8 in the sky, demonstrating a perfect blend of grace and control, a tribute to the training and the traditions it once embodied. The aircraft today is being flown by Wing Commander A.K. Singh and Wing Commander N.D.S. Reddy, and it depicts the journey of the Indian Air Force over the glorious years. It reminds us of our humble beginnings while inspiring the future generations to keep flying till the end. From the young cadets taking their first solo flights to the future combat leaders honing their skills, the Howard has played a vital role in building the foundation of air power in our nation. The aircraft is now positioning for a run-in from your north. Watch as it soars towards the audience, offering a formal greeting to you all and indicating that we are just getting started. Do not be deceived by the beautiful looks of this aircraft. It has played an important role in the history of the Indian Air Force. Commissioned in 1947, it got decommissioned in 1989. So the aircraft that you see in front of you is over 80 years old. Once the trainer of heroes, now the storyteller of the skies. Now once again, shift your gaze towards the left of grandstand. We have the Howard. What you are witnessing is not just a fly past, but the flight of history itself. The Howard will now come in from the right of the grandstand, executing the waggle wings maneuver, a time-honored aerial salute presented to our distinguished chief guest and a gesture of profound appreciation to the assembled audience. And there it goes, touching the sky with glory, just as it always has. To the legends of the past, to the warriors of the present, and to the dreamers of the future, this is our salute.
Approaching now, straight ahead of the grandstand from the northern side, the airborne early warning and control aircraft with the MiG-29 Fulcrum fighters in a WIG formation. Leading the formation, Group Captain V. Prabhakaran and the MiG-29 spearhead, Wing Commander Bharat Kaushik with Squadron Leader R. Ganwal.
আপোনাৰ সোঁফালৰ পৰা আকৌ এবাৰ ওচৰ চাপি আহিছে MiG-29 যুঁজাৰু বিমানৰ সৈতে এয়াৰবৰ্ন আৰ্লি ৱাৰ্নিং এণ্ড কণ্ট্ৰল বিমান WIG ফৰ্মেশ্যন।
Please look straight ahead. Behold the fusion of might and precision. The IL-78 tanker with the Mirage 2000 in a tow, in a breathtaking composite refueling display. Lead tanker captain, Wing Commander Umesh Kumar, and lead pilot for Mirage 2000s is squadron leader Sabin N.K.
Coming straight up, once again, the Hawks return. This time, tightening their wing to mere wingspan gaps. A demonstration of discipline and daring. No asymmetry, no deviation, no hesitation. A tribute to the invisible thread of trust between each pilot. Lead pilot, squadron leader Shankar.
And now the Jaguars once more coming right in front of you. Diamonds in motion, executing a low sweeping pass over Lachit Ghat. Leading the formation today is Group Captain Sumit Kumar Das.
এতিয়া জাগুৱাৰ আৰু এবাৰ গতিশীল হীৰা লাচিত ঘাটৰ ওপৰেৰে নিম্নস্থলেৰে প্ৰদৰ্শন কৰে।
Feel the tremor as the thunder passed, power blended with finesse, shadows dancing upon the Brahmaputra below.
Coming straight ahead, merging through the haze, behold the Sukhoi 30 MKI in the iconic Trishul formation. काल में विकराल में शत्रुओं को शूल हूँ, विध्वंस की हूँ गर्जना, मैं प्रलय त्रिशूल हूँ। अहोम के आराध्य उमानंद महादेव के सम्मान में आसमान में त्रिशूल को उकेरते विंग कमांडर शोभित मिश्रा, विंग कमांडर वालिया, विंग कमांडर हेमराज।
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, coming in right of the grandstand, India's most advanced Omni-Roll fighter, the tip of the spear in the Indian Air Force's arsenal. Behold the Rafale. Call sign Hathi, the majestic elephant that graces the lush greens of Assam, slicing through the sky like a bolt of silver lightning, twisting at top and diving back with the elegance of a falcon. At the controls today, Group Captain H. Vivek, representing the Falcons of the Indian Air Force. आज ये रफाल जुझारू विमान खोने चिलिका से लुइतोरे पार. And now coming in for a spiral turn, turning like a warrior, poised for counterattack, balanced, lethal, unshaken. Like a golden leaf swirling in the Brahmaputra breeze, effortless harmony between man, machine, and motion. And now repositioning, the Rafale will turn at the fastest possible speed with the greatest angle in the shortest time. Now follow its glide, slow, deliberate, and effortless, dropping speeds to just 200 kilometers per hour. The power confined within poetry. The pilot engages reheat to make a figure of 8. A masterclass in control and finesse. Power, precision, perfection, the trinity of air dominance. Hokti Nikut Utkrishtatota Aitinu Mili Gajise Akakhor Hahakota. For the next maneuver, the aircraft will cross your view before you hear it, displaying supersonic capability at low level, accelerating towards you, Rafale with a Mach run. The road trails behind, resonating across the Brahmaputra valley. Mahabahu Brahmaputra Uparod, ek hundar padorkhani. Now approaching from your right, demonstrating stability in an inverted flight. Rolling upside down, maintaining controlled flight along the axis, inverted against the horizon. Slicing the sky like a blade of light, a masterstroke of control. Transitioning into a half Cubanate. The mighty Rafale now turning the sky into a canvas of courage and control. লচিত ঘাট জেনে কয় অসমৰ গৌৰৱ और বলিদানৰ চিহ্ন ৰাফেল ভাৰতীয় বায়ুসেনাৰ আধিপত্য আৰু বায়ু শক্তিৰ প্ৰতীক now running in for the signature finale the vertical Charlie aircraft is now making a high speed run in the front and will pull up sharply into the vertical rolling rapidly. Towards the heaven above Guwahati. From the heart of Assam to the edge of sky, from the valley of Kamakya to the clouds above, the Rafale has once again proven that mastery of Indian aircraft knows no horizon. The roar fades, but the pride remains. Pride of 1 billion